Use a graphing calculator to graph the function shown below. Then identify all forms of symmetry. So we have y is equal to 1 divided by x to the third power. And we're going to determine if there is symmetry across the x-axis, y-axis, the diagonal y equals x, or the origin, or none of the above. So let's first graph the function y equals 1 divided by x to the third. If we do that, we're going to get this rational function that appears. And now let's actually test out our symmetry lines first. So the x-axis is y equals 0. If we draw that in as a dotted line, we can clearly see it's not symmetrical about this. It's not the same above and below, so it's definitely not answer choice A. Now let's look at the y-axis, which is x equals 0. It's not symmetric about that either. There's not a similar piece in quadrant 2 as there is in quadrant 1. So this can also be ruled out. Now let's look at the diagonal y equals x. This sort of looks like it, but if you notice, as I get closer and closer to the x-axis, it hugs the x-axis more than it does the y-axis. So therefore, it's not symmetric about the line y equals x. Is it, though, rotationally symmetrical about the origin? Meaning if I take any of these points and get its value, so let's do 0.8, we have 1.953. If I go here and I go to negative 0.8, I do get the negative value of it. And you can keep finding other points. So negative 1.2, negative 5.79. So 1.2, 5.79. So it is rotationally symmetric about the origin. And since it does have that symmetry, we can also rule out choice E, none. The correct answer here is D. This graph is rotationally symmetric about the origin.